shootout here. He doesn't like at all what he's been left with.
Look at this shot! Yeah!
It's the finals of the 1991 World 9-Ball Championship, and Earl Strickland is ahead of opponent Nick Varner 7-4. It's Nick Varner's break. He makes the wing ball in the corner pocket and controls the cue ball, but the one ball falls behind the 4 and 8. He decides to push, but Earl hands the shot right back to him, which turns out to be the right choice. Varner fails to get safe and gives Strickland what might as well be ball in hand. Oddly though, after making the 1, Strickland opts to play position for the 3-9 combo rather than just for the 3. He ends up coming up a bit awkward, and the off-angle combo turns out to be a bit too much to ask. With Varner back at the table, you would think that would be the game, but he immediately gets an awkward angle on the 4. From here, if he hits the 4 to the heart of the pocket, he's going to end up on the wrong side of the 5. So he tries to cheat the pocket to change the angle that the cue ball will come off at, but he ends up cheating the pocket a bit too much and misses the 4. But it isn't all bad news for Varner. The cue ball slides down off the 5 and falls right in behind the 7. While the audience has a few laughs about the fortune of Varner, Strickland isn't too happy about the income, and well, I'll just let this shot speak for itself.
Shootout here. He doesn't like at all what he's been left with.
Look at this shot!
Strickland gets down, kicks 2 rails into a thin cut into the 4 all the way down the table, heading straight towards the 9, and then combos the 9 ball into the corner pocket, which I think more than makes up for the 3-9 combo he missed earlier in the game. And now I have a few questions. Did he do it on purpose, and how difficult is this shot? The only way to find out is for me to set up this shot and take a few swings at it myself. Right away, I start to realize that while hitting the 4 ball is easy, hitting it thin is not. I was really concerned about how thin I needed to hit this 4 ball and kept overcompensating to the left of the ball to try and make sure I wouldn't hit it too thick. After completely missing the 4 ball on my first 6 attempts, I decided to just aim for the full ball, and I can start making small adjustments from there to get the hit thinner and thinner. I make full contact on my 7th attempt, get a slightly thinner hit on my 8th attempt, then on attempt 9 I hit it almost perfect, and on attempt 10 I get even closer. Just a couple more tries and I should be done, right? Not quite. I continue to get close to making the shot, but even a minor change in speed, English, or aim completely changes where the cue ball travels. Even the slightest change results in a full ball hit or me completely missing the 4 ball. And with the cut being so thin and the 9 ball so far away, you have to be accurate within what feels like a few millimeters. I judged that if I could send the 4 ball somewhere between the 3rd diamond on the long rail and the 1st diamond on the short rail, that it was a successful attempt. Have enough successful attempts and the 9 ball would eventually drop. Finally, on attempt 23, I actually make a ball. Not the right ball, but it is a legal shot and I could get out if I wanted to from here. But I'm not going to stop until I recreate the shot that Strickland did. I get close on attempts 31, 39, and 43. I keep swinging, but the 9 ball just won't fall. I get close to making the 9 ball off the rail on attempt 51, and once again I make the 4 ball on attempt 52, and somehow I manage to cut the 4 into the side pocket on attempt 53. I start to notice that I'll get into a pattern of hitting the shot too thick or too thin. I'll dial it in for a couple shots, and then I'll go back to hitting it too thick or too thin. I make the 4 again on attempt 58, and then somehow cut the 4 ball into the side pocket again on attempt 62. I get close to making the 9 ball off the rail on attempt 63, and I really just don't feel like I have the shot any more dialed in than I did by attempt 10. I make the 4 ball again on attempt 70, but then I hit it perfect. The cue ball goes 2 rails, cuts the 4 ball straight down the table towards the 9, and combos it in. 71 attempts. Starting to wonder if I was going to set a new record. but Chris Melling's carom kick combo will still hold that record. Well, let's get back to the original questions that I asked earlier. The first one is, did Earl do this on purpose? Honestly, I don't think anybody could call this shot and make it consistently, but I do believe that Earl had this in mind when he shot it. I don't doubt that Earl can kick and consistently get the 4-ball to travel in the general direction of the 9-ball. If you hit the rail, you have a good chance of making the 4-ball off the 9. If you hit further up the rail, you'll combo the 9 in, and if you hit it perfect, you make the 9-ball clean. Earl saw this shot, had it in his mind as a possibility, and hit it perfect. At least that's what I think. Also, don't forget to chalk.
Just keeping it up.